Alright. Once more into the breach, right? The hole's getting bigger. Is it really? Oh, it is, isn't it? It's kind of fucking worrying. The hole's not straight anymore. Stop putting lampposts in my games. Is that a creature straight ahead? Well, this is an abrupt change. No, it's just a post covered in red writing. The writing. What does it mean? I can't read this writing. The weird writing's here too. Well, hello to you too, buddy. Having a swell time in the forest? I guess a new chapter's a new chapter. I can't help it. Like, I see one of these and I just want to, like, use it. But I don't know how often that pays off. I want to look out the window, not try to open it. It's a weird amount of work sometimes. You interact with the window to interact with it, which just means him saying it's locked. But you also interact with the window to look through it. And the difference is a little challenging to place. Ooh. Somebody at my door?
Help me! Help! Let me out of here!
There's something going on in this room.
What do you mean?
I heard weird noises coming from inside there.
Help!
Hey, Richard, can you see anything from your window?
No. Everything looks pretty normal to me. The guy who lives here, what's he like anyway?
I know his name and face, but that's about it.
Well, I'm gonna go call the super.
Yeah, good idea.
Damn it. They can't hear me.
Huh. It is like this room's a different dimension or something. Like I can hear everything that's happening in there, but they can't hear anything that I say or do. It kind of makes me think I'm just already dead and I'm a ghost. Which would match with all the other ghosts and whatnot going on. But like at this point you'd think they would check. And they probably are going to. Like it seems like we're building up to like, this is like when the kind of absence where people investigate and they find out like some old man has died alone in his apartment, for example. But what are they gonna find in my case? Can they even get inside? That would be alarming if they find out they can't even get in. I'm just wondering if they'll find if when they get in I won't see it. Like they'll enter a different space, like Silent Hill with its parallel universes. Because there's the real life Silent Hill, then there's the fog Silent Hill, and then there's the Rust Silent Hill. I don't know if that's canon. Obviously there's fog and Rust in the original games. I don't remember if non-fog Silent Hill is canon in the games or not, or if it's just a movie construct. But in the movie there's people visiting Silent Hill in real life, and it's just like a normal abandoned town. Then there's people that are trapped in Monsterville with all the fog, and then that they transition back and forth between some monsters in the fog and way worse monsters in the Rust, as we're familiar. And the movie version, once they're stuck, and there's no getting back out. All right, that's bad. Ah! Oh, I should have put a... Damn it, I'm an idiot. Dude, there's so many. I should have put away my, Did this room just restart? Am I in the same room? I should have put away the subway thing, because we're not in the subway anymore. At least the token. I don't know about the whatever the plaque is for. I have no idea what that is, but the token's a key to get places there, and I presumably don't need it anymore. What the fuck? There's a gate behind me still. So I finished the first room and it looked like I came back out into the same room again, and now it feels like I'm back at the first part of the forest again. The engine's still running and the driver's seat door is open. I guess I didn't come here in a car. This just intuitively feels like it'd be the first room where I spawned, but no, I just woke up sitting in the ground again. It stopped with the brake pedal engaged. There's all sorts of things scattered on the seat. Among the trash is a scrap of paper with some writing on it. It's been a while since I came here to Silent Hill. Maybe I'll meet the devil this time. But whenever I come to a cool place like Silent Hill, I always get real thirsty. Jasper Gian. There's a memo pad in here too. I'm not sure what that nosy guy meant when he said his home is the orphanage in the middle. The lake is northwest, so the opposite is southwest. His home's the orphanage in the middle, the lake is northwest, so the opposite is southwest. Southeast. The nosy guy said one other thing I don't understand. If you bring the dug-up key, you can't go back. Put it away somewhere before you return there. If you bring the dug-up key, you can't go back? Put it away? So if you find a dug-up key, if you dig up a key, you can affect something about how the world goes? If I put it back in my chest, back at home, I guess? Not a lot of context for that one. Humans that don't try to bite me and attack me or be ghosts at me.
So you came to investigate this stone too. There was another guy here before, a real nosy guy. But I was the one who found the stone first. In the old days, the natives called it Nakihona. They used it in a ceremony for talking with their dead ancestors. And now those guys are using it too. Call it the Mother Stone. They're just up ahead in that weird building, operating some kind of crazy religious cult. They used to collect orphans and did things to them. Kind of gives you the chills, huh? This stone.
You can't say anything back, buddy? Guess not. The stones have like strange holes. This is my hole. It was made for me. This guy seems chill.
Ceremony for talking to the dead.
He almost seems strangely divergent from like the art style I expect from this game.
Talking to the dead.
What? Oh, doggos. Mosquito doggos have returned. I'll just sneak all the way back here and they'll never catch me. I can't go behind the tree. Kinda thought I might find something back there. Uh-oh. 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 Why doesn't he care about me? It's too dark to see. Ah! Ah! The fuck are these? What the fuck are the I thought they weren't attacking me, but then that guy made some little leaps. But without much implication that he was really aggroed. Silent Hill Smile Support Society. Wish House. That's the orphanage run by the cult, huh? The Wish... Smile Support Society Wish House. The SSS. Welcome to Creepy. Looks like graffiti drawn by a kid. I guess. I don't really ever hear... I guess it's technically graffiti. I never hear people call it graffiti when a kid does it. Must be some kind of kid's toy. It's a ball, you lunatic. Starting to wonder if this guy ever had a childhood. Maybe he's been locked up in here way longer than we think he has. A lot of balls, actually. They have one kind of toy around here. There's weird writing here, too. Right, I can never actually read any of it. There's so many instances of it for being something that doesn't really amount to much. There's a few different doors around here. Maybe it's the kind of thing that like fans would obsessively translate. Or maybe it's just completely incomprehensible. The healing is definitely appreciated. I was gonna say, like, how many days has it been with how much I've been waking up over and over again? Then I realized he doesn't necessarily have to be, like, having an entire day pass each time. When you're locked in like this, you might just kind of phase in and out of sleep all the time. There's just nothing but monotony. Ah, Jesus. Wait, what is this? His tie is a woman. What painting is that? There's a 16th hand. Went from 15 to 16 hands. The new one's fresher looking. Are those deaths? Is that her? The woman that we saw die? Did she become a hand? Kind of a funny detail. You can tell from the shape of her ankle that her feet are not in her shoes all the way. They're partially kicked off because she's just kind of like fiddling around and not really using the shoes. So she's idly half removed her shoes, but they're still on. Just really normal, random human behavior that I don't think I've ever seen rendered in a video game before. It's just so specific and it requires like extra work to like model her feet that way. What an incredibly boring apartment. Just all these white walls. Dirty looking, but with nothing there. It's just so much space to not particularly do anything with. But I think this is a hub. Yeah. We've got like 3 doors. Maybe I'll try the main one first. Well. Until now, the forest area has been completely linear. As you can see on the map, it was just a series of directly connected single rooms. Things have changed a bit. Nope. When they're perched, they kind of look like bats. They do not appear to be bats. They're like stabby moths. Ah, stop it. I will say that the loose camera of Silent Hill kind of gives me an appreciation for the fixed camera angles the first Resident Evil games had. What's this? What could this be here for? Because like while there are some Silent Hill games that have some really deliberate camera angles here and there, a lot of it, especially as it goes on, more and more has like this kind of free-floating camera. They kind of like frustratingly like half control, but not always. But it almost never has a really cool camera angle because it's usually just kind of fixed in one location and rotating to face you. Doesn't quite have the striking... Oh god. I hate that. Fuck. That fucks with me how Silent Hill does that. It makes sounds that I think are in real life. It's so unnerving. I always think, like, is somebody knocking on my door right now in real life? Because, like, they'll record their audio in such a weird, specific way where it's, like, normal, natural environment. That's a skybox. And, like, something about it, how it's rendered, I don't know what it is, but, like, normally movies and video games render stuff in a weird way where the audio, it always feels like it's in the context of being in a movie or being in a game. Silent Hill, I forgot about that until just now, has this tendency to render the audio, master it in some way that makes it just feel like it's happening in real life to me. And I'm like, ah! I start looking around the room. A portable medical kit. The upper body is missing. Was it some kind of goddess or something? Maybe. If it's the one that's now been defamed. There's a weird chunk on the floor in front of it that looks like a book or a plaque. I thought it was going to be one of the ones that I was collecting, but maybe not. I haven't seen this place for a while. I took a trip there a few years back. There was a photo of the lake in my room. It's Toluca Lake in Silent Hill. It's beautiful, but also sad somehow. I keep accidentally skipping stuff because when you click on something to talk to it, there's a delay before it reacts, so you think that it's not working. Then I accidentally skip it. So he's been to Silent Hill. It's probably infected him. Come with him. Followed him home. Like in the movie, actually. Or maybe he died in Silent Hill and just imagines that he left. They just keep giving me chances to leave, so I do. Yeah, figured it's a good time to get rid of that. I mean, I've never used this plaque. They gave it to me like a moment before she died. That makes me feel like it's kind of important. I mean, it seems mandatory. She's having her own struggle with insects outside. So it's like there is a connection between the forest that I'm in and the real world, somehow. They both have an insect problem. Hers seems like less of a problem, though. Since mine's a fucking nightmare, apparently. But how does it work? Are small, shitty nightmare bugs escaping my apartment? I'm also amused by the contrivance of how they have to, like, come up with a reason for a character to be outside my room, specifically, whenever something's happening. Because if they were anywhere else, I wouldn't see them. So like, that's a dead end at that point. Nope. Nope. Oh. No. No. Ah, shit. Nah. Ah, that's that again. Stop it. Alright, well, thankfully the bugs are not especially dangerous, at least. They're not especially dangerous, but they're fucking annoying. Oh. Don't notice me. Fuck. I'm noticed regardless. What's this? Ah! Oh, no. Oh, there's so many. Nope. That is a fight that is not working out for me. Yeah, I can't look at the bloody bandages. Who's out here bandaging trees? Well, not bandaging the trees, unless these are like special bleeding trees. Fuck. What was that? I didn't like that. What the fuck was that? Where is it? What am I doing? I'm just going to like weird dead ends that then take me back to my apartment. What'd you say about it? Powerful needs to be used, but it looks like it could break easily. But why? Surely one of these locations is gonna like have a key or something, right? To like the... I imagine you keep branching out and then when you eventually get like a key to the original building. I can't seem to use this. Oop, there it is. I get to heal my bug bites at least, I guess. Is she now having a relevant reaction to that? I mean, I didn't really encounter anything new besides a horrible sound. Who's putting these handprints on my wall? None of them have seemed to react to them, which kind of makes it weirder. Although, you know, there's plenty of stuff here that nobody else seems to see, so it's not really surprising, I guess. I'm not all that sure what's happening.